Alright, so he levels up, and Burning Pitch, Tar Shot, now deals fire damage. Increases range by 1 tile. Increases base damage to 80%. Ooh, handy. That is actually pretty good.
That's nice.
Sleepy. Oh, geez. Party caps out at level 20. I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of good to know.
Okay, so
Probably doesn't change
we talked
too
with
much.
Valen and we talked with Diego.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always Henrietta.
Yeah, I was gonna probably upgrade the shop again. Maybe?
Do you have enough money for it?
Yeah, oh yeah. Shop is cheap to upgrade. Construction. Oh, or we could just never do so.
We already completed all the construction objectives.
Yep. So what do we got? Confidant with 4-8, Admire 4-8. And we can't do that. Okay, well let's take a look at personal bonds. So Confidant.
Confidant's the next level.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of people just kind of hanging out right below it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if we actually, like, hung out with people...
Well, or we bring them on a quest! And, you know, farm them up to full.
That would be a good idea. Let's keep doing that. I guess, why don't we, I
mean, we want Signy. We want Diego and Alice, probably. Right?
Yeah. Part of what I'm, like, trying to decide here is we could focus on, like... You know, Riel.
Oh. Well, we're gonna need to do his potions at some point.
Or we could just not. Yeah, like you said, we could actually take them out on a quest. We could go out on a daring adventure.
Quest in the Elflands.
Well,
Elfheimer.
I mean, that would definitely get us a bunch of personal bond stuff and a bunch of other things.
Isn't Miri's quest up there? Winter's quests up
Miri,
there?
Winter,
The
more personal
missive.
bond with the main party members. Sure, let's do it.
We're going on a quest.
I was just hoping we'd spend more time at home this time around, so we could
Do I have to?
so we could farm some like rep and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it looks like it's probably better that we just go out questing. Hey.
And you had saved?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, do you want to go to the
we want to go to
Green Cave?
Thur Hellier first,
Thur
probably.
Hellier?
Because if we go here, I guess realistically it doesn't matter which direction we go.
Okay. I mean, we might just take the big loop
Yeah.
at this rate. Which, would you want to go left first and get more quests out of the way, or do you want to go right and go around?
My thing is, if we get all the way up here, we'd probably still have to go down here to make this trip. But I guess all roads lead through here, so it doesn't really matter whether or not we do Thur Hellier first or
Well, I was just thinking we
second.
go there, hard... Oh, that's hard dungeon. Then the next two quests.
Yeah, my one other worry is that Lake Valtier is going to kick our butts.
Okay.
I mean, we don't really have much of a choice in that matter. Unless we did these two quests, then went home for a bit.
Okay, that
Yeah,
sounds
let's
fine.
do that. That's not going to waste too much time here. And this one, Dracula Grove might actually take a while. Probably should have done Dracula Grove first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's load back, because, yeah, Dracula Grove might be another, diplomacy.
Oh.
Yeah. So we don't want to run afoul of that.
After you've set out.
Uh-huh. Because if we do the battle, and then we have to reload because of something we picked during Dracula Grove. I don't want to do that. That would be bad. Okay, so...
Say the word, friend. Do I have to?
There we go. This should be doable. And yeah, then we'll come back and save. Then we'll go do the other ones. Okay, Dracula Grove, a place where a coterie of elves has been spotted by the Unity. Could just be a fight, but usually these are a little bit more interesting.
Ooh, this is pretty with all the teals.
Mm-hmm.
We have arrived.
Seems pretty peaceful to me. Perhaps the tales of all the supposed shenanigans were exaggerated.
I'm burning!
A bandit.
Well, here's our answer. Shall we, Griffith?
Always.
Whoa. She's in the
Human
image.
intruders. Bold move to come here after what you've done. Tell me, cowardly one, will you return our oars? Or will there be blood?
Are they Swedish?
I mean, they're Norse.
I guess.
Ish.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, they
No,
come
I'm
from the
lord
far
of these
north.
lands and... Wait, what are you talking about?
Words! No words. Turn away, manling, or I will gut you like the pig that you are.
Please, I just want to know what's going on. On my honor, I promise that House Lauren will neither harm nor disturb you. Our subjects claim that you've been harassing their livestock. All I want is some answers.
Lauren?
That's me, Kay of House Lauren.
Lauren. Ha! You wear a familiar name, manling, but the Anam knows not of you. What mask lies upon thee?
Huh?
Amusing. Very well. Let us play. Hold on to your mask. We shall, in turn, don the masks of gracious hosts. You've come for answers, brain fever. Then answers you will get. Follow.
Yep, another diplomacy.
Okay.
Okay.
They're here. Good.
We are...
I know who you are, manling. You came to talk, so do not waste your breath on prattle. The coterie will hear you out, as our guests.
I didn't mean to offend. I just wanted to know why you were harassing the villagers.
The gall! What kind of question is that? Our hands are tied, and your cohorts are the force that tied them.
Please, explain.
The coterie was never intended to linger in these woods for long. Our sights were set elsewhere, far beyond the eyes of Lysos orphans. Initially, we merely set up a temporary camp to replenish supplies. Yet before we could get back on the boat, some fat, useless, nitwit subject of yours decided to steal our oars.
Wait, that's it? A villager stole your oars. But why? And where are they now?
The coterie does not know. Until they are found, we are grounded. The Anam grows restless. Until now, we have kept our peace, merely raiding for food. But we tire of inaction. The tribute for insolence will be paid in blood.
Yeah, well...
If we seek out and return those oars to you, will you leave in peace?
Will you?
Yes, that would be acceptable. After all, we owe something to the Lauren name.
What do you mean?
A story for another time.
Very well. Then we shall depart.
The eyes of the coterie shall be upon you, brain fever. Play your role well.
Brain fever?
I was wondering that too.
The coterie's Hesir reveals that they are victims of circumstance. Apparently one of the local peasants has stolen their oars, preventing them from continuing their journey down the river. As elven tempers are not of the mild kind, Kay decides to query the unity on the matter.
I wonder if her sir is like a female sir.
Maybe. Where?
Let's look around the
Where
map.
do we go? That's the thing. Nowhere.
Maybe you have to go back to your town and then speak with the...
Yeah, at the town squares.
Square.
Okay.
You have to talk with them.
Oh.
Pull yourself
Whoa.
together grants 100% maximum shields.
Yeah, so that's his ultimate. That's actually incredibly good. Okay. Well, we're gonna go with our original idea, and that is to get my chords all mixed up. We're gonna go to Thurhelier.
Okay. Hopefully we don't have to redo it.
It should be easy enough. Thrones Day.
Pain surges through your leg as a sudden gap in the bedrock swallows your leg. Cursing and sweating, you free yourself from the unexpected cranny. Normally, you would take no heed and push onward. However, a small detail catches your eye. A dim light flickers momentarily in the gap, withering as soon as you focus your gaze. It seems there's a cave below you, and something valuable may be found within.
Gaze into the gap.
You stare long and hard into the darkness, but it takes no shape in your eyes. As you're about to move, another small flicker shines through.
Throw a rock inside.
The pebble vanishes into the darkness. Seconds later, you hear a soft, slightly distant thud. There's no doubt now, a grotto lies beneath.
Go home. Look for a way to descend safely.
The rock formations around you seem pretty solid. With some aid from your group, you may be able to lower yourself using a rope.
Tie a rope and climb down.
With the rope held tight in your grip, you descend into the yawning darkness. To your surprise, the descent ends not on solid rock, but on a clear crystalline ice. As your eyes adjust, you realize that the cavern's walls, too, are covered in thick sheets of frost. A deadly chill fills your lungs with each and every breath. Something's definitely not right with the temperature. An eerie glow bursts from a nearby alcove, revealing that it extends into a narrow pathway. It seems like this is the flicker you noticed from above.
Follow the path trailing the light.
The path isn't exactly the easiest or the most enticing to navigate, but you decide to push through. Skulking and sliding sideways along the wall, you follow the constant yet steady bursts of light. After what seems like hours, you arrive at an impossibly solid block of ice. Though it bars passage, you notice an oddly shaped hole carved into the middle. Aside from the constant flashing, you're almost positive that you can hear a distorted, sharp wheeze, like a diseased breath of some dying great beast. One thing is certain, the source of the light is behind this block of ice.
The brave do not fear the grave. Crawl through the hole and enter.
So there's like a...
Yep.
Like that. You find yourself in a spacious grotto. Bathed in the eerie light, you notice a large floating jet black crystal, not unlike a polished shard of obsidian. Wait, it's floating? That sounds like it's magical. For some reason, it seems to wax and wane constantly, each cycle ushering forth an emanation of impossible ghostly light. There is both a beauty and a wrongness to its motions, and as you watch, it seems so inviting, so captivating. Burst after burst, you feel your legs move involuntarily. Suddenly, the crystal lets out an alien chirping noise. It glows fade altogether. Oh, it's glow fading altogether. An inexplicable, almost subsensory ringing fills the air. Suddenly, right before your eyes, a menacing shadow erupts, lunging right at you.
What?
So it was like, and then
Defeat the Elamite Mother.
an Elamite. Defeat 3 enemies with it. Ah! It's a bug. It's a bug with a bunch of eggs. And you found Margaret.
Okay, so she's got a ton of HP. Outrage. Bombard. Large. She might not move. Okay.
Well, it's a good thing your party followed you.
Let's go with this group. Normally I'd bring Signy along, but I feel like
these guys will be able to get more enemies?
yeah, more bang for the buck. A couple other things.
Leave this to me!
Okay, so let's start by armoring probably him. He always gets hit the most for whatever reason. Okay, we're just gonna hit one of these eggs. He is the solution here.
I mean, if he does the money shot, will that be able to get a lot of things? It's
That's the plan.
It will take so many turns.
Chill, Bill!
No, we'll be doing it on the next one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The heat is on!
Oh yeah, the blazing barrier will work on a line.
Blazing barrier wood. I was just gonna do Firefly.
Okay. Oh, how many will they go to? Oh, it doesn't jump.
I feel cheated.
A blazing barrier would have gotten at least 2.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Missed. So you do know that this thing can move around. Okay, well. How's his armor doing? Not great. Seeing as he's being focused, we'll go for him. Yeah, I guess I should have brought Signy instead of Alice. Oh well. Too late now. Okay, so if I do this... That'll get the vast majority of them.
Incoming!
Whoa! Ha, 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 ha.
That was a bit loud.
That was awesome, though.
Hark! Hark!
Okay. So I'm probably just gonna fire at the queen.
You still have a couple turns until the eggs hatch.
Yeah.
Light my fire.
Okay, so if I do Inferno...
Inferno, you need to get closer, though.
If I do Inferno right there... Yeah, I'm just disappointed that they don't bounce.
They're not the traditional type of target, though.
No. Ow. Wow. Okay.
She pinches for a lot.
Yeah, she does. Okay, so I'm gonna use K
Right
to
at
hit
you.
here. End turn.
Tar shot would do good. If you can get close enough.
Yeah, Tar Shot would do some good here. Tar Shot.
Incoming!
That'll do the trick.
Sure.
Just gonna do a Bat Swarm. And let's warp over here, just in case she does
The
decide
heat
to
is
wail on
on.
him. Okay, if I do a Blazing Barrier...
Oh, yeah. You extended it by 1, right?
Yeah.
So now it was 5 squares.
Yep. Okay, so
Whoops.
it'll be a
Oh,
problem next
they
turn.
dodged.
I think, honestly... What's her name? Margaret.
Margaret.
I think, honestly, she's not nearly as threatening as she could be. I think the point is...
You have to get the
Some of
eggs.
these eggs are supposed to have hatched, but because because I brought Diego along, not really a problem. Actually, let's undo his move. Let's have him wait.
You didn't even want him to run?
Well, I didn't entirely know if, like, Theo could move, or, like, if she can hit both of these eggs.
Let's get this over with.
Come on, baby. Light
Because
my
I can have her
fire.
move all the way over here.
But her skills are used.
Yeah. Okay, so one might end up hatching here.
I mean, if
What
you
do you
use
need?
K to shoot the one on the right.
Yeah, could've, shoulda, woulda. Okay, we're fine.
A shot to the heart, and you're to blame.
Okay, because
I'm
all I
not
have to
the
do
best shot.
is this. And
A
then
shot
all
to the
that's left
hands,
is
and
Margaret.
you're to blame.
I forgot, we gotta turn the speed back up.
Yep.
But yeah, now the,
Oh, it got both of them, but they both dodged.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah, she seems kind of
Point and I'll
crappy.
try.
I mean, she's firing energy at them.
Yeah,
Handsome, if I do say
well,
so
her,
myself.
like,
Can't
base,
she be taunted?
her base damage is not very good, even.
She probably relies on her offspring to fight.
Okay, so she's, I think, been taunted.
Well, keep up your attack then.
She's probably already been victimized. Could do... Oh, can't do Dark Harvest for some
Oh,
reason.
he's actually called the Dark Hairdresser. Funny.
Nice. And she's the Kindling Mage. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I didn't realize that, they had, like, names underneath.
Here we go!
When I name most characters for
Right
my
at you.
like pieces and DeviantArt stuff, I usually have their name,
I'm here.
and it's either followed or preceded by a
Come on,
sort of like
baby. Light
precisely
my
what they have
fire.
here. Like Kindling Mage, she's a mage,
Catch.
but she's also a kindling kind of thing.
Hark,
Like having
hark.
sort of that like two
Qualifier,
compound
yeah.
name is really nice.
Yeah.
Adds a description.
Okay, so we got Vertumnus for K.
Oh, is it like Tumnus?
Yep. Gem of Arcane Glibness, and
Ruby
Ruby
Ring.
Ring.
The creature dissipates right back into the shadow, and the cavern grows dead with silence. Certain that the worst has already transpired, you try to grab the crystal, and sure enough, it gives you no resistance. Then it happens. A low, maddening buzz begins to grow in your skull. Images race in your mind. A man so bright that he burns the world. A man enshrouded in endless darkness. Whoa, wait, these are the two gods.
Yeah.
An empty sky devoid of stars. Two men fighting each other to death. Suddenly, as the vision reaches its climax, the shadowy one falls, the bright man triumphant, his apparent confusion and anger filling your senses, and then the visions fade entirely, and you're back in the cave, staring at your empty hands, the crystal nowhere to be found.
Well, that's enough weirdness for one day, I think.
Although you're still not sure what exactly happened, Miri will certainly want to hear about your strange ordeal.
Getting emails aplenty from developers here.
Now, when we read the story, though, didn't the shadow prevail over the light? I think that was what the lore had said, that the shadow
I
brother
will
had
admit,
actually won.
I may or may not have zoned out a lot when you were doing the lore reading.
Well, we still haven't continued with the lore reading.
I haven't even put it up on YouTube.
Oh, we should just have episodes of lore reading.
If you want to record a lore episode, I can put you in front of Mike while I go like write or something. Because there's no real reason why I should be there for it.
But then you wouldn't get the connotations of it.
Well,
tell me everything. Tell me.
That was convenient that we came in at the right day for this.
Whoa.
I know, right? Nobody expected that.
That vision, the stone, everything sounds so crazy. I'd say you're lucky you left in one piece. But still, this is completely and utterly mind-blowing. The next time I drop by Candelaria, I'm going to fight tooth and nail for a formal expedition. This requires exposition and big channels.
Well, I'm just glad I helped discover something worthwhile.
Oh, no, mister. Not this time. You're not getting on the humble train again.
Huh?
Huh?
I have one final request for you. Probably the most important one. Listen well. You've done so much for me. All despite dangers, bad ideas, and terrible odds. But the amount of material you contributed, the stories, the discoveries, the insight, priceless.
I'll get you a mention in the book for this.
I meant contributed, not contributed. Can I credit you as the co-author of my newest book?
That's awesome!
Seriously? Of course, I'd love it.
It is settled then. Mirienne, Arlethine, and Kay Loren, vagrants extraordinaire, united in their purpose to make the world less scary, one small step at a time.
Awesome!
Sounds awesome, doesn't it? So is that it?
Yep, we're
We
done with
completed
Miri.
requests?
Yep, she is complete. Equipable items found after every battle have increased chances of being of the uncommon and rare quality, which is totally worthless to us at this point. But that's okay. Uh-oh, okay. Always worried when it, like, freezes there.
So town square?
Yep.
All right, I've sent for you because we need to talk. Your leader told me that the elves became a nuisance suddenly and without provocation. But apparently, you haven't told me the whole truth. What happened to their oars?
Oh, that. Oars? I wasn't there. Oars?
Well...
It clearly didn't happen, but I vaguely remember that they were moved.
Well... yeah, we kinda did. But why would you steal their stuff? Now they're unable to leave.
It was self-defense.
They'd attack us otherwise.
We needed a sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
There's this rock in the woods, yeah? West of the grove. People say it's magic. That it is alive and grants wishes.
My grandpa says it fell from the sky, it did.
What?
So we kind of give things to it and sing and dance and do stuff, you know, so that it may bless us, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah, and we may have given them oars to the rock, you know, so that it would destroy them elves before they could do harm.
So you stole their oars and hoped that they would go away.
That's right, miss.
And you haven't thought that taking their oars would make them unable to go away? Again, what?
Hey, don't blame us. We did all we could.
Yeah, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs, you know?
Flawless logic. Never mind the fact that you gave the oars to a rock.
Yeah, you know, folks have been doing it for quite some time. It's always been this way, so we figured, hey, why not?
And it worked. The rock conjured up monsters.
But they attacked us instead, so it kinda also didn't work, no?
The monsters, the elves, everyone got all pissed and huffy, and then...
And then you came to us.
Yep. So, you gonna get those elves or what?
Gods, what a mess.
Mess. Understatement of the century. This is bat crap crazy. Honestly, I get mind blown that something as utterly stupid and nonsensical as this ever happened.
All right, people, we'll handle this. Meeting adjourned.
Yeah, cool. People of the Unity, roll out!
They're so stupid. We have to get those oars back.
What do we do now?
What can we do? We go after the oars and after the rock. Seriously, what the hell?
In an idiotic turn of events, Kay learns that the peasants of the Unity have sacrificed the oars before some kind of wishing stone in a vain attempt to make the elves leave. Although the idea remains completely ridiculous, Kay ventures back to the grove to seek out the stone.
Well, okay, so how are we doing on Kingdom Quest? We got 11. Oh yeah,
We have to
we're
complete
golden.
the elves.
Yeah, complete elves. Still got crafting. Oh. Did we do the... No, we did the quest for Miri, not...
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
That black rock wasn't for Winter.
Yeah. I forgot. I was like, wait a second. Can we talk to Winter yet? And the answer is no. Oh well.